that there can always be post-traumatic growth, even after the most severe stress reactions and post-traumatic stress. People do tend to heal in their own way and on different timetables. Sometimes post-traumatic growth takes more time than we might prefer, and yet there is always opportunity to grow from any human trauma, no matter how long it might take. A friendly retired couple who lived next door knocked on my wife and I's door. When we answered, we were greeted by the smiling couple holding huge armfuls of fresh organic avocados. They asked my wife and I if we wanted this bountiful load of fresh fruit, and we said, "Sure, thank you so much." Then they proceeded to tell us the story of their avocado tree. Evidently, they had purchased a small avocado tree sapling more than 7 years before and planted it in their backyard. They liked being outdoors and working in their yard, and they were excited to engage in the process of growing the tree to eventually bear fruit. They explained that the tree is now nearly 20 feet tall and had never borne fruit. The tree had gotten very large and was starting to overshadow some of their other landscaping. So after all of that work to no avail, they were considering cutting it down. Then, out of nowhere, the tree started giving more fruit than they could even handle. They told us that it is loaded with avocados, and they cannot even believe how fast the fruit grows on the tree. They were supplying their entire family and extended family with avocados, and now we're giving them away to neighbors. After that conversation, it occurred to me how things like that can sometimes happen with our growth, especially after we experience any kind of trauma. We work and work and work and can see little to no return or progress for such a long period of time that it starts to get discouraging. Then all of a sudden, just like the avocado tree, we experience great strides and extraordinary growth in a short period of time. Yet, even though the tree is giving incredible amounts of fruit right now, the truth is that it took 7 years to grow, or more in some cases. Sometimes our recovery from a mental health injury takes longer to grow to the place of bearing fruit than we would prefer. Yet, doing those things that nurture our own growth eventually pay off over time. When it comes to recovery from depression, anxiety, burnout, compassion fatigue, post-traumatic stress, or any other mental health injury, sometimes we can feel like we are going 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. Or in some cases, we can feel like we're going 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. It simply takes being consistent, doing the things that will move us forward, no matter how slow the journey of recovery may be, or how uneven of a path we may experience. So don't consider cutting the tree down on your own growth too soon. Sure, it might take longer than you want, but eventually all that watering and care and fertilizing will pay off. Then you might end up with enough fruit to share with your family and friends and still have more than you thought possible for yourself in the form of positive mental health and overall wellness. Think about your own growth journey. Have you ever had an avocado tree moment